If you're like me, you grew up watching Disney movies and absolutely loved the romance, magic, and unforgettable storylines.
They're all looking at you.
Believe me, they are all looking at you.
The prince meets the princess, they fall in love, go on adventures, overcome obstacles, and then live happily ever after. Disney taught us a lot about romance, but it's very different from how real life relationships work. And in this video, I want to share 4 ideas that Disney gave us about love that doesn't hold up in real life. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I aim to bring optimism and faith back into the lives of women who are navigating modern dating, love, societal pressure, and timelines in their 30s. So if that sounds good to you, let's get right into it. Number 1, love isn't usually love at first sight. Disney taught us that one magical moment is all it takes. One glance, one dance, one kiss, and suddenly you found your soulmate. I experienced something similar in my first relationship at 19. It felt like love at first sight for both of us. But looking back, it was actually fueled by intense infatuation, anxious avoidant dynamics, and eventually ended up in cheating and heartbreak. Real love is much slower. Even if there's attraction from the beginning, real love grows through spending time with each other, developing trust and emotional safety. One thing I really appreciate about the newer Disney films is that it started reflecting this. In the live action Cinderella, the prince meets Cinderella in the forest before the ball begins. He's drawn to her not only because of her beauty, but because of her courage, kindness, and her character. Their connection has room to grow before the romance begins.
We must simply have courage and be kind, mustn't we?
Yes. You're right. That's exactly how I feel.
And in Sleeping Beauty's retold live-action version called Maleficent, Aurora is awoken by true love's kiss. Only this time, it doesn't come from the prince. It comes from Maleficent, who's Aurora's godmother, who loved and protected her all along. In an interesting twist to the original Sleeping Beauty tale, Disney shows us that true love doesn't have to be romantic. It can also be family.
Hello, Godmother. Hello, Beastie.
Number 2, happily ever after is where the real work begins. Disney made us feel like the hardest part is falling in love. The prince meets the princess, they overcome obstacles, fall in love, get married, and then live happily ever after. But in real life, the wedding isn't the finish line, it's the starting line. Marriage is where you manage finances, raise children, navigate conflict, and support each other through loss, and still keep choosing each other every single day through all of it. Finding love is hard, but building a relationship that lasts forever is harder and even more rewarding. Number 3, nobody is coming to rescue you. This is possibly the most romantic and the most misleading idea that Disney gave us. The princess is often trapped, and then the Prince Charming arrives one day and magically transforms her life. In reality, women today build rich, fulfilling lives outside of relationships by pursuing careers, friendships, travel, adventure, and passions. A partner doesn't have to rescue you from your life, they add to it. Number 4, perfect looking people don't create perfect relationships. Disney prince and princesses are beautiful. They look effortless and perfect. Almost as if when 2 attractive people get together and fall in love, it's all they need to live happily ever after. Real life is different. Some of the world's most celebrated and attractive celebrity couples still experience heartbreak and divorce. Because real love requires more than attraction. It requires a less glamorous work of building trust, staying loyal, and choosing each other every day to all the difficult seasons and making compromises. One of my favorite examples is Michelle and Barack Obama, who talk openly about how difficult and how much work a marriage really takes. To me, their honesty is far more inspiring than any fairy tale.
Yeah, it's not really one piece of advice. It's to me, it's a philosophy. It's an outlook. In this age of we want everything now, we want everything quick. When life is everything but that, we have to understand that marriage is never 50-50. And you sort of wonder how that idea kind of got out there. I have found that if you stick with it, over the course of your entire relationship, you may have 50-50 over time. But if I look over my marriage, if I were to judge it in year 5 or year 10, there was never 50-50. Somebody was always giving way more. Someone always needed a different kind of thing. You have to evolve with it. And so, yeah, there were times when I felt like I was 70% in and he was doing 30%. Because of the choices that I made in the terms of how I wanted our family to look.
Yeah.
I had to take my foot off of my career gas pedal, never putting on the brake, but slowing up a little bit. Those are the natural compromises that are required. And I feel bad when I see young people giving up on their relationships because there are periods of hard.
Fairy tales were amazing to grow up to, and it taught us how to fall in love. But in real life, you need to learn how to build love and sustain it. Remember the difference as you navigate your own dating journey. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video helped. Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, remember to keep choosing alignment and faith over timelines. I'll see you in the next one.